Hello everyone. So in this video I'm just going to show you two quick drone flights from this afternoon, 14th April 2023 at approximately 13:30 hours. These two flights are from further along the hill in my previous video, also in Skelton, and the weather was unfortunately not as nice. So with the weather, it was approximately 9 degrees on the weather station and 14 miles per hour easterly winds. It's probably a little bit high for flying drones, but we managed. I put the full weather statistics at the end, as well as my altitude and drone information sort of thing. So what you can see here is Skelton All Saints Church, which was built in 1884 to replace the now redundant old All Saints Church at the other end of the high street. The site behind it, the big piece of land, the grass, is the site of Home Farm. It's no longer there. It's slowly being replaced and taken over by new build properties, including that doctor's surgery that's just in the middle of the screen at the top, just in view. See the high street there, just in front of the church. And we're going to go for a quick flyover. That building there with the black roof is the Water Arms, known locally as the Skippers. And we're slowly coming over the top. Right now we're flying in tripod mode on my DJI Spark, so the movement is a little bit slower than I would have liked it to be. So later on we do switch back to T mode, as I believe it's called. Just make out the lightning rod there in the middle of the church tower. And that clear tile roof shows it's nothing fancy. So there's no graveyard around this church. It's just a church. You can see Egg Cup Farm there. And Skelton Green there in the top, Boosbeck. Lingdale to the left. And there you go, there's Skelton Cemetery. Now you can probably see it's not a very big cemetery, and there is a wall where the cemetery was extended with a new section. Interesting little fact about the cemetery is it has a north and a south chapel and a gatehouse lodge, all of which are now houses. So next flight you can see Skelton Green, that row of lovely coloured houses there. The residents made the houses really colourful, and I think it looks really effective. Bit of stabilisation wobble there as it caught a 19 mile per hour gust of wind. And we're coming over Skelton Green allotments, massive allotments like that. So back at Skelton you can see the old Wesleyan Chapel, that white building just in the middle of the screen. Looking up towards the castle there. You can make out the drill tower of the fire station next to that car park in the middle of the screen. And the high street where the shops are, Co-op and some other small shops. You can see the Water Arms and the church and all of the new build houses behind it. We're looking back at the cemetery towards the industrial estate, the supermarkets and builders, merchants and things like that. The field in the middle there is one of two recreation grounds in Skelton. Going back over that cemetery you can make out the rows of headstones, and you can see just how small it is. It's really not a very big cemetery whatsoever. And the allotment site to the right hand side of it. Those fields already yellow with the rapeseed, first rapeseed crop of the year. It's only April and they're in flower. They'll be setting hay fever off pretty soon. And we're panning back to Skelton Green. Now I believe this is where we start to come into land, as the weather was starting to get a bit worse. You can see myself there just coming into shot at the bottom of the screen, and we speed the drone up into sports mode while we land, because it makes landing a little bit faster. See stabilisation doing its work there again. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stick a like and subscribe if you want to see more.